See exactly what their ideas are behind it.
Something tells me that they want to gravitate towards something that can come online relatively early and join the team fights. No, Tavo actually just jungling right now. This is relatively rare. I think when Enigmas get picked up now, you expect to see them in the lane.
Just because of the switch up top, because they put King RD up on Crystallize and lots of damage on top of that TV. They almost get him.
They might still be able to get him. King RD does have a stun in 1 second. There's the Burrow Strike, and they find it. First blood drawn by the Sand King as Crystallized. Absolutely. Mid matchup still strikingly even within 2 last hits of each other. So both Dendi and Wee living up to their reputations, maintaining an even spread. Dendi is getting closer to that level 6 mark though, and that's where they will have to be careful. Lil on the high ground, scouted out, Spirit Siphon to start things off, and there's a level 2 Burrow Strike ready. It looks like it'll be another kill up for paiN Gaming, and they will make sure Wee gets credit for that one.
Prepping that one up though, but he's being surrounded now with the meta. LeBron a little bit away, so he's trying to get the body blocks there for the lift.
Level 2 Malefice though, and
the Tango comes in big. Or he would have been dead.
The last Tango.
Yep.
Down bottom now, Duster and King RD. The 2 supports have rotated, maybe put a little pressure onto General. Cold Feet, stun, Boundless Strike. There is no repel, and General will get frozen by the Cold Feet. Echo Stomp did kind of break things up, and maybe that'll keep the Omni alive, but now they're going to turn on to Lil. Duster with Cold Feet forces Lil to run away, and King RD with a stun does connect. Primal Spring off the mark, but sets it up for HFN.
But it was fine. It worked out in the end, and yeah, Cold Feet is pretty scary when you're running through the maze of trees like that as well. A lot harder to get that distance from the center point.
You know, if paiN Gaming end up winning this game with the King RD Sand King again, okay, well, General able to finish him off there. Caster Curse, come real.
Yeah, he's just gonna start hitting creeps. Oh, that's not the place to be for Lil.
Uh-oh, he's on the low ground. King RD pings it out. Lil comes up and sees him. There's the stun. Going to be the follow-up Spirit Siphon. Also Ancient Apparition with those frosty fingers. Make it another easy kill. Also a double damage squad.
Yeah, HFN,
they want Dendi in the mid lane. King RD charging on in. That Icy Vortex slowing Dendi down. That's enough to get that Spirit Siphon, and now closing the gap for the Burrow Strike. Not much the Lina can do. They're trying to spread out so she can't get the stun. But it won't matter.
Now look out for LeBron
TP's coming in. LeBron going to feed his life away. A double damage on the death.
Can get a dive onto old Omni Knight.
Dire are scanning.
Monkey uses that mobility too early, could be in trouble here. And now the nice, perfectly timed wraparound. Purification. Monkey's like, why are you going on me?
Yeah,
oh, that's why.
That's going to be a 3-on-1 and a nice easy kill on the Monkey King. Good rotation for Lil, and they are ready to take this team fight. I think paiN are doing a good job forcing reactions out of Navi, but not going all in. You know, they very easily could have just popped the Exorcism there to try to finish off the tower, but pretty happy to...
though. It got denied.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah, the deny is not ideal.
That meta damage, it's still in there.
HFN again in a lot of trouble. The telekinesis sets it up, but
dude, no
like
respect.
You said, right back to the meta. Remember,
but they don't have anything to do about it.
They have Black Hole, they have Exorcism, a lot of team fight available as LeBron rotates in. Dendi breaks the invisibility, drops the Laguna onto Tavo, and that will be the end of the Enigma. We thinking about...
Oh, General's getting a bit greedy. Didn't think he'd come for this next wave. King RD wraps back here. There's definitely a kill opportunity.
Yeah, might just want to deploy the Black Hole for this if they need to. King RD with the stun, Ice Blast, and they will actually use the Black Hole just to secure that final. King just going to jump into the corner. Seems he's done a good job dodging this gank, and all the while in the bottom lane, paiN say, hey, you know what? General's left alone. Let's hit him with a Silence. Let's hit him with an Ice Blast. And it's a kill. Meanwhile, Monkey kicked
that wave and probably not play that safe, right? But he kind of predicted that movement from mid because they didn't keep pushing there, and he was safe because of it. So very well read by him, and it almost creates a kill opportunity here for King RD.
Strike. There's the Burrow Strike that connects, and now the Primal Spring Epicenter. Dendi not going to be able to survive this. Sets up the kill on Monkey King, but Dendi dies set up so that you can find the LSA and get those pickoffs.
I think, but at the same time, if you try and do that, like the reactions can be pretty quick from a silence from the DP.
It also, like the mana regen and movement speed, it's also just great for her. King RD gets juiced by Dendi down bottom, so Laguna comes out. But 9-6, small gold advantage for paiN, but that objective secured for them. Does maybe open up some team fight potential. Mid lane, Dendi gets another one. Finds Duster, and...
But at the same time, you're like, I really want to save this for my BKB, and... Oh, LeBron. The support life. Oh, he turns.
King RD still catches him, though. They're going to drop the cold feet. Tavo also with the Malefice and a black hole on General, who tries to come over. Close range Ice Blast. They might still have the damage. He's going to repel and TP. They still find the Shatter. It's a double for paiN.
This fight, though, and that means that Crystallize is very happy to go into meta, and he's shredding into that tier 3, so paiN have to make a call, and they are going to back.
Yep, King RD blinks in, drops the stun, channels the Epi, and Crystallize will have a Sunder, but King RD was low enough HP, it doesn't matter. He does all looking for the opening.
Like, this is such a good trade for Navi.
Yeah, tier 2 mid, if they're able to get this tier 3, and they will. Those are illusions that just shove it down, so pretty low risk rotation from Navi. And it does also force back paiN, who might be able to get this tier 2 mid. Nope, that'll actually stay standing.
Yeah, just now they're in that desperate play where they're trying to make a smoke play happen. Oh, come
King
on,
RD.
you gotta be kidding me.
He actually survives longer than he should. The Wukong's command come out. Black hole on 2, as well as the Ice Blast. They're gonna find Lil and Dendi both in the grave, but LeBron with the Exorcism on. Is this actually gonna work? This Rubik not super tanky. Cold Feet comes, but General there with the Purification, and now Crystallize joining the party with a fresh Metamorphosis. paiN will back up.
Century after century trying to chase down HFN. It's gonna be very close again on the 3rd century.
Wow.
Guarantees the kill.
They actually have those Bloodstone charges. That'll take him down to 10. Now Navi considering a high ground siege. There is an Exorcism from Wii available, and backdoor protection has kicked in.
Man, this play from Navi has worked out so well, though. The way that they just come down, they push this tower, they force them back mid lane, paiN get desperate, go for a chase, and now they're on the high ground, whittling away on these range tracks.
Yep, going for the sure damage. It's a smart call from Crystallize. He loses the Metamorphosis, but now King RD comes in with a stun. There will be a Sunder available, but when's he going to use it? Ice Blast connects on a few from Navi as Wii gets dangerously low. Does have a buyback as well as an Exorcism. Not sure if he wants to use it here, though. Perhaps they'll just let it go. Epicenter from King RD, not doing too much as he stuns back to safety. Now the BKB from Tavo and the buyback from Death Prophet. Laguna brings the Death Prophet low, and it could be a dieback for Wii, but he does survive. GA to try to make the retreat. Will save some, but it looks like Lil will be the casualty that gets left behind. LeBron also going to follow suit. He hangs back to try to make space for his team, but HFN, he's not going for that bait. Shadowblade and Dendi up in 1. General might still be able to make it out as he pops the drum charges, Force Staff, and Phase Boot.
Scan.
They see the Elder Titan.
King RD's just in.
He definitely goes in. Telekinesis will slow things down. Tavo pops the BKB. Black hole connects on 3 as General walks into it, but he will get interrupted. The damage was done as HFN sets up onto LeBron and Crystallize so low. Is he going to be able to get off this Sunder? It's a nice stun from King RD, but they don't have it. They can bring him down, and now it's 2 dead. The smoke works out. The Aegis this time, and I guess Cheese will go the way of the Monkey King. Also a misplay from the Omni Knight there. He was not caught in the black hole, but got a little bit too close and walked into it. Now in the Radiant Jungle, we'll see initiation onto Dendi. He does deny, so well done with the Bloodstone, but also a good catch from paiN. Remember,
minute 1 kill, and you're like, okay, this guy needs to be in front right now. You got to be in front, because then you lead in this and this, and it's so like simple. They needed the Rubik in front. Why was Terrorblade in front? What just happened?
Dendi catches Duster, so they will get some wards, and Crystallize just checking out the Roche pit. Ice Blast flies in, and paiN get confirmation that Navi are not in the pit. Meanwhile, King RD blink forward, stun onto 2. Tavo BKB black hole follow-up, and now the stun from Monkey King. Perfectly done by HFN. Now the Wukong's command, and they'll find 3. Dendi does deny, but he actually stopped the Rubik from getting that counterplay.
Oh, I mean, there was no TB there anyway, honestly, so I don't think that the damage to follow through much with a black hole, but there was certainly no chance as long as you're making that play.
It's just showing the coordination of paiN Gaming. They know they need to support this Enigma. Still, it is a 5v4. Exorcism is on. Wii has the cheese from last time, so he will have a reset. BKB from Crystallize has already been popped. A little bit of duration left. It's a nice stop. Dendi getting stunned up, though, and getting so low. This could be a dieback for the Lina, and it is. King RD gets picked off, but he buys back to boot. Crystallize without a BKB could be in some trouble. Do they have the stuns to stop the Sunder? General. They will bring down Duster, but Crystallize in a lot of trouble. He Sunders Wii, and he's going to go down. It looks like the Death Prophet will not survive. This is Navi's fight.
Oh my god.
Now Roche does go the way of the Dire. Metamorphosis still has some duration left. HFN may be looking for an Aegis steal, but needs to be very careful. King RD with an Epicenter. They don't want the Aegis steal. They want the fight, but I think they're lacking on damage. They're going to lose HFN, and King RD, he's about to die back as well. They dust him, and it's a full 5-man wipe. paiN
oh my god,
throwing away the lead that they had. No, HFN It's not going to work.
He doesn't have a choice, so he just has to push out the waves. This isn't even going to fight Roche buyback.
Right.
He did that. Like, this Sunder never would have happened. If Duster connected with that, he had to be more patient, much like Crystallized was. That silence comes out, and then the Manta's there. The Sunder. And
but now, back in the main game, Tavo getting initiated on Navi. They want to push this advantage. They know if they can wipe him here, it could be bad. The Black Hole on 2. Ice Blast to follow up. paiN might be able to mount this defense. The Earth Splitter comes in. The Sunder does bring Tavo low, and Crystallized still alive. He has the Refresher Shard sitting in the bag. Buyback now from Tavo. paiN desperately trying to hang on. They'll use the Glyph, and now Crystallized on the run. He's got the BKB. He's got the... Oh, Sunder! He's back up! Crystallized is destroying paiN right now. The BKB is ready. He gets force stabbed to the low ground. He kills Duster, kills King RD. And now paiN are trying to pursue. They want to punish this as HFN Primal springs forward. Does find the stun on TB, but instead they focus onto Lil, who is just trying to make the escape. It will not happen as Spirit Siphon slows him down, and Tavo looking to chase.
Right. But man, I mean, if you've ever played in a game with that plus 100 armor, it is kind of insane. It feels like a totally broken talent.
Caught by the telekinesis, he will BKB, TP, and Earth Splitter interrupts it. That's a death Prophet.
Yep. Not if Tavo can. They begin now onto that secondary tier 3. Where's Tavo? He's not here. He buys, or he's got the bots now. They're ready to go.
They're going to TP back. They've already used the Glyph. Tier 3 falls. Tavo getting ready to make it. You can see the Rubik on the low ground, but Tavo jumps out far. Black Hole on 1. It's just the Terrorblade. It does get stolen by the Rubik. Epicenter from King RD, but LeBron being very patient here, just waiting for his opening.
And he's ready. Ooh.
Defensive Sunder to heal himself back up.
And they got the melee racks all at the same time. As he said, great patience by LeBron, not just instantly cancel. He understood Crystallized was going to be okay. You know, he was still very far outside of the base. There was no follow-up damage.
Yeah, and plus the Omni was also outside of it, so some additional heals. The GA was used there, so that is one of the good things going paiN's way, but it seems they're going to lose this entire lane. There's the stolen Black Hole, connects on 2. Monkey King in big trouble as the Elder Titan Stomp follows up. Laguna Blade onto Wii. He pops the BKB, but Earth Splitter brings him down. 2 dead without buyback, and this could be game. Make it 3. Navi have all of a sudden exploded. This LeBron stolen Black Hole has shifted the tides, and now Mega Creeps are a reality for paiN Gaming. Monkey King just now gets his buyback.
Oh, there's a refresher for Tavo. Maybe this will be enough.
They'll try to make this final hold. Tavo needs the Black Hole of his life, and there it is. It connects on 4, but where's the damage? Duster doesn't have an ultimate, and there's no Wukong's command for the follow-up. Tavo dies. He does everything he can, but the support just isn't there, and this looks like it could be the end of paiN Gaming's run in the Bucharest Major.
Oh, this is Navi have been in control of this game. It didn't matter what objectives they took from paiN. They couldn't quite push deep enough, and it came down to a lot of those maneuvers. Getting down that bottom lane down here. The itemization of the boots of travel onto that DP essentially came because of that. Delayed that BKB, and they lost those key fights because of it. And Navi take it. They will remain alive.
All right, CIS fans rejoice. Navi still alive in the tournament. That makes them now 2-2, meaning they'll have...